So as experienced flippers, the number one question we get asked by new investors or interested investors is, how do we get started without any money?
We've gotten asked this so many times. Today we're bringing it back to the basics, and we're going to give you 2 methods to get started investing and flipping in real estate with absolutely no money.
But before we tell you these 2 methods, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video and we can share these methods with people all around the globe.
Because there's lots of people that want to get started, and there's lots of people who want to do that without having a lot of money up front. Nothing wrong with that. We started out, honestly, with no money of our own. So a lot of these methods are definitely doable, and you should definitely pay attention to the entire video so you can take all these nuggets home.
Yeah, so I think the best way to get started is tell them how we did it. How did we get started? Because he's right. We didn't start with, bankrolls of cash. We had to figure it out on our own. We had no money. We did have some real estate experience, however.
Yeah, you did. I actually had none.
That's true. He had none. I was in real estate for probably 5 years before we decided, hey, let's team up. Let's find a private money lender or a partner. And ask them to fund us on some deals,
so that's
which is just what we did.
He spilled the beans. The number 1 tip is partnering up. Finding somebody who either can bring you deals if you want to do that, or if you want to find deals and bring them to the person that actually wants to invest or give you the money to flip the home with. That's a great way to do it. Partnering up is one of the best ways to get started when you yourself don't have the capital to bring to the table.
Yeah, and basically what that partnership would look like is you would do all the hard legwork, right? You would go out, you would source a deal, and you could do that in many different ways without having money. You could go out and door knock, which is literally going around neighborhoods, knocking on doors, asking people, hey, do you want to sell your home? If they do, then you write a contract, you lock the property up under contract, and then you could bring it to your partner to fund that deal.
Right. You could even network in your local area with wholesalers. Wholesalers are the ones who have the deals, and if you find one that you really like, you can bring it to your partner and you guys can buy it together.
So basically, you would be the sweat equity portion of the partnership, right? You do the hard work, you find the deal. Once you find the deal, you bring it to your partner. He's gonna give you all the money. So he's the equity, or she is gonna be the equity part of the deal. So we have an equity part of the deal and we have a sweat equity part of the deal. They're gonna bring the money and fund the deal, but you're not done there. Once they fund the deal, you're gonna continue on with the management side, managing the construction, designing the property, making sure the property gets completed, and then you're gonna find a real estate agent to list it and sell it for you guys as well. And at the end of that deal, once it sells, you would come up with an equity split or a percentage split on that deal, which your partner who funded the deal gets paid X number of percent, and then you, for all the hard work you put in, gets paid your percentage of the deal. Typically, when we started out, we were 50-50 with our monetary equity partner.
That's exactly what we did. We brought deals to the table. We said, guys, these are good deals. We should buy these. They injected their money into the deals, bought them, paid for the rehab. We made sure the entire thing got done, and at the end of the day, we split the profits. Great way for us to get started. It's exactly the way we did with no money.
Yeah, so that's if you have a part of the system built, right? But if you don't have the knowledge of construction, if you don't have the knowledge of hiring a real estate agent, there's another partnership that you could create that is just as good, and it's called a JV partnership or a joint venture partnership with guys like Jesse and I. We're experienced flippers. We're always looking for good deals from people, and we're always open to partnering up with people as well, no matter what their level of experience is.
Absolutely. You guys bring us a deal, we look at it, we'd even help you analyze it to make sure it is a good deal, and we would make sure the thing gets bought, the thing gets rehabbed, and the thing gets sold. That's where we would add value to you, but honestly, one of the biggest pieces of this entire puzzle is bringing the deal. So don't undervalue that. If you bring deals, whether it's to a private money partner for an equity split or a joint venture to guys like us, we're always looking for those types of partnerships.
So let's jump into the second way to invest for beginners with having almost no or $0 out of pocket.
Right, so this way actually doesn't involve flipping any homes, because honestly, just getting started in real estate, that can be a lot to bite off and a lot to chew.
It is.
Some people don't want to take on the entire project. The second way we're going to drop today is wholesaling real estate. And that is another method that you can absolutely get started in with no money.
Yeah, so wholesaling, if you don't know what it is already, is where you source a seller. And that could be by door knocking, again. What we call bird dogging is where you go and look for super highly distressed properties that are obvious, and then you source the seller that way. Or any other methods such as cold calling, sending out mailers. There's a bunch of different ways to get in touch with a seller. But once you do, and you figure out that they want to sell, you would lock that property up with a contract, and then you would go and find the end buyer, such as investors or flippers like us, to assign the contract to for a monetary fee.
So essentially, all this is doing the legwork. Whether you're walking around your neighborhood, driving around, looking for homes that are overgrown or got their windows smashed in, or maybe you're sending letters out to your local area or you're knocking doors, doesn't matter. All you're doing is doing the legwork to find a homeowner who's interested in selling their property for a good price. You're getting that home under contract and then bringing it to people like us.
Yeah, and we have some really good examples of young guys who have been very successful doing this without having any money out of pocket. Check out the video in the description below of a young wholesaler named Vlad that we interviewed a couple months back, who has made hundreds of thousands of dollars by the age of 23 from wholesaling real estate.
And by the way, a little bit of a spoiler, he only had $200 in his pocket when he started in real estate. And now he's on his way, the second year in, to making close to $1 million.
Wholesaling is one of the most lucrative investing techniques in real estate today. It's very popular as well. So you can learn so much about wholesaling from YouTube channels. We have some more videos on wholesaling, as well as some other experts in the industry. So you can learn a lot about it very quickly, and you can get started today, which is what I love so much about the wholesale practice.
Right, that's the point of this entire video today. We're bringing it back to the basics, letting you guys know that you don't need a whole lot of money, you don't need a whole lot of experience to get started investing in real estate and start making some real money.
That's right. So go find yourself a partner, go find yourself some deals, and make some money in real estate.
Now, if you guys have any questions or want any further explanation on any of these methods, drop us a comment below and we'll shoot you an answer.
And until then,
we'll see you on the flip side.